We welcome the Baron and Baroness of Lions Gate.
Oh, where? Sorry?
Lions.
Gate? Oh, okay. Thank you.
2 words, no punctuation.
Not Lion's Tail. Oh, interesting. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Please join us.
We welcome the Baron and Baroness of Seekers.
Welcome. Please join us.
Here opens the court of noble Prince Bryn and wise Sultana Tatiana. Let the populace be seated. Hear now the words of Prince Bryn.
Lionsdale. I so love these lands. But yeah, not the right heraldry. Okay.
Sorry, did we do something?
Yeah. Okay.
Weren't we here recently?
Yeah, I remember we came here once we were doing an audit, and
There was food.
yeah, there's food,
Yes.
but Lionsdale. We're in Lionsdale, right? Just make sure people were in Lionsdale. But this is a Lions Gate,
Uh-huh. Yes. Correct.
so I'm assuming some taxes are coming. Right. Okay. So for the rest of you, hi everybody. Good to see everybody. Apologies for being late this morning. Her Excellency was, Her Highness, sorry. Her Highness, of course, is here to take care of this. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to welcome everybody and thank you guys, everybody coming out to the Arts and Sciences. And the people here absolutely make the SCA what it is. It allows people like me to look pretty-ish. The clothes do all the work, but also to do, stuff around making the SCA pretty, making the SCA what it is. And so I love these kinds of events because it's not about just a bunch of guys hitting each other with sticks. It's about the beauty and the joy of the arts and sciences and all that. So this is awesome, and we're really happy that everybody's here. We do have a piece we'd like to read in court. We read for every court. So yeah, just like take a minute and welcome everybody. And these here are words. So, in these challenging times when emotions can run high and days may feel dark, we ask you to remember your community is here for you. Like sunflowers reflecting light toward one another when the sun is hidden, we come together and lift each other up. Community is our answer.
When kindness and tolerance are drowned out by louder voices, it's easy to fall into anger and blame. But we must be brave and embrace the power we all hold. We are stronger and more capable than we realize. Community is the answer. So we ask you to show up. We ask you to share your gifts and let your light shine. We need you now more than ever. Be gentle with yourself and others. Life ebbs and flows, and trust that brighter days are ahead. Our community is the answer. Thank you.
Also, people,
Also, somebody was jealous. Thank you, Sheena, for balancing the scale.
Winley and Frost, fierce Sultana Tatiana, and wise Prince Bryn call for you now.
Lionsgate, do you have a kneeling cushion?
Hi.
One moment.
Oh, here.
Okay, we'll fix
said in post. So, as you guys just heard, this lovely lady is an amazingly talented bard and somebody who is going out of their way to bring so much joy and so much, like the beauty of the SCA, right? So to be able to create a bardic piece like that and perform it, and not only just perform it, but perform it with excellence and perform it with a level of joy and skill that is absolutely like so. You guys get the idea. Like, this is just absolutely beautiful. So because of all the garb that you made and all the effort that you're putting in, the retinue that you're on, and just how much joy and beauty that you're putting into all this, please hear the words of our
Hark, all good gentles and nobles of the Storm Court. It has come to the attention of strong Prince Bryn and fair Sultana Tatiana that there is one among our populace who should be known as part of your number. Gwenley and Frost, through your words and deeds, you have shown the nobility of your heart, and we are right pleased to issue you an award of arms. In the name of the sable lion and lioness, King Nikolai and Queen Anna, your presence has enriched our principality, and we praise your noble deeds. Done by our hand and seal this 26th day of April, AS 59.
The words by Lashinia, the illumination by Lashinia, calligraphy, Zina? Okay, I'm working on it, and painted by Lashinia.
Thank you.
3 cheers for the newest arbiter of Antir! Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
I mean, it's not Lionsdale,
It's so gracious of you to allow your prince and princess to use your kneeler. Thank you.
It's the least thing.
I happen to know Lionsdale Herald is on your kneeler.
Katarzyna Eshkova, your presence is requested.
Also, I'm sorry.
Hi!
Are we talking about you earlier? Oh, right.
Oh, Katarzyna. I don't know if you just heard, but this lady's name was just on the back of Gwendolyn's scroll for the calligraphy. And not only on that scroll, but at least 6 of our charters. You have done the calligraphy for us, you have helped with the design, you have painted, and that's just the scribal arts. When I needed a special rose created, Katarzyna crocheted one for me for a very special ceremony. I've seen you sit gate. I got to tear a scroll that you made.
Yes. With
That
consent.
was
With
glorious.
consent.
Right.
With consent.
So Katarzyna, you have done so much to enrich our principality. Please hear the words of our herald.
Full far does the fame of Tyrese artisans roam wherever the light of the silver stars shine. These same stars light the winter's night, guiding all eyes to the royal lands. Gleaming does their work show that here the arts earn acclaim. Know then that Katarzyna Jeneskova is one such beacon of skill whose work of hand and heart must be recognized. Thus do we, Tatiana, discerning Sultana, and Bryn, proud prince, give our seals that their name be entered into our order of the Toile d'Argent, this 26th Okay, now, cross your fingers, she doesn't get one of her own scrolls.
I just checked. So the words by Brianna, the illumination by Maminka, calligraphy by Sarah, and painting by Jarek?
Jared.
Jarek, thank you.
Yay! You found one.
one of like 3 she didn't do, right?
For the newest member of the Order of the 12 Argent, a joyous noise! Elspeth Farr, please attend their highnesses.
Yeah. So, yeah. You know those people, there's a saying that 90% of the work gets done by 10% of the people? Welcome to the 10% of the people. I can't even tell you the amount of things that I've been asked to do. Oh, what do you think about this? Because I'm one of those people that can find other people because I can't do it myself. So I know the people to go look for. 90% of the time I just point it at her, right? Because she does everything. And it's not just heraldry, right? The amount of work, yes. I heard that earlier today. I'm like, I'm noting that down. And she does so much of the SCA. That, again, that whole makes the SCA beautiful. This is an example of that. All the work, like, yeah, the heraldry stuff is what everybody sees. Like the heraldry, like when you put it around you put around the device all the stuff, the achievements, right? All of that stuff. Like I've literally called her up and goes, yeah, can you do a thing? And she made up my achievements around my device, right? And that's just a little bit of all she does, including a wiki page and everybody's wiki page. And again, that's just a little bit of all she does. I could literally spend the next 2 hours talking about all the stuff she does, and I'll get up to about half of her wiki page. With all of that said, in abbreviation, for me, that's a skill that I don't have. Please hear the words of prayer.
Oh, listen now to the joyful song of the good gentle who lives fully, exuberantly, enthusiastically. Like the silver wings of the heron against the bright azure skies, we are inspired by the sweep and scope of such joyous flight. Let the people of our land see that Elspeth Farr is one such bird whose love and gaiety uplifts those near and far. Thus are we delighted to recognize them as the silver heron of So sing we, Sultana Tatiana of the lighted brow, and Prince, smiling prince of the royal lands of Tyre, this 26th day of April, Anno Societatis 59.
The words by Diana. The illumination by Constance. Calligraphy by Desdemona. Painted by Jarrett. Jarrett. Sorry, I will get this right one time, I promise.
For the new silver heron of Tyre, a joyous noise! Marine and Cameron, please come before the thrones.
Marie Bronwyn. So Bronwyn, you are. I don't know. You might have seen this lady around, either organizing a feast, or helping out with demos, or jumping onto retinue just because it looked fun, which it is.
It is.
But also, too, you are an incredible bard. But more than that, you have helped to not just establish, but to enhance the bardic arts in our principality. And that is a huge service to all of us. And so we want you to hear the words of Arthur.
O fair people of Tyre's wide and green lands, much are we blessed to hear of your deeds. The raven sees all and reports back to noble Bryn's ear, and the sunflowers whisper their witness to Tatiana Sultana's approval. Tall, strong, and solid are the silver pillars of Tyre. Their services their numbers are very small. Another pillar has been seen and is now called forth to be recognized by all. Marion and Cameron, knowing by this naming that your services are seen Make it so, this 26th day of April, Anno Societatis 59.
I think she's crying now. Wait till she sees this.
Do you need a moment?
No, we gotta get through court.
And again, that key part, let nobody doubt this. Leader?
I know. I thought I had a few more years.
You did too much work.
Oh, that's stunning.
So the words by Brianna, illumination by Maminka, calligraphy, oh hey, wait for this one, Katrazina,
Shocking.
and painting by Katrazina.
And well deserved. Well deserved.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for everything.
I'm home here. Hi. I just heard it was multiple nominations. Thank you. 3 cheers for the newest pillar of TV. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
You do.
Thus suspends the court of Prince Bryn the Bold and Sultana Tatiana.
All right. I feel better about my excellency time. Yeah.
Oh, I'm tallying. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Apparently, I gotta pay some taxes. Yeah.
Thus
Please.
reopens the court of their excellencies, Baron Malice and Baroness Brynja of Lions Gate. Their excellencies call up Effie of Lions Gate.
Hi. Would you like meal? You can stand if you want to. So, we think you do cool stuff, and we are glad you're with us. Charter painting, garb, and you've only been around for, less than a year, and the charter painting that this woman does, top-notch. Please, Harold.
As the loaf once proudly served the mighty warriors of Lionsgate as great steeds, so today do many gentles and nobles of the barony serve with loyalty and generosity. Let it be known that through their service to the barony and its people, it is our pleasure to bestow upon Effie of Lionsgate a loaf, given by our hand this 26th day of April, Anno Societatis 59.
Right around. Do we have name and
So the artwork is by Jacqueline. I don't remember who did the calligraphy. It just it was
possibly you? Okay.
I think that one is Tiana, actually, and painted by Katrina Ring.
Our newest look.
And text that on your drive home. Great. Thank you for joining us and having fun with us, and we look forward to many more years hanging out with you.
A joyous noise for our newest loaf. Mal Brecha has business before the court.
Hello. I hope you all had a wonderful time today, and I was wondering if anyone who presented today or who is interested in presenting would like to come to Fall Fair in September, which which is in Coons Fairground, and there is no site fee for Skadians because it is presented as basically a demo for the public, and we turn it into sort of a Ren fair. So basically, you get to come and interact with the public, have a lot of fun, and we're going to have basically an entire barn set up with booths and tables and things like today, so that way anybody who can info dump about their particular to the general public for whatever time that you can donate. It'd be greatly appreciated, and we would love to have you at this wonderful event.
What's the date?
Oh yes, that would help, huh? September 12th through the 14th. So,
May Champions event team has business with the court.
Right, so we have a championship coming up.
Yes, we do.
Would you like to tell us about it?
So May 24th, we've got our yearly event of LionsGate's champions for rapier, throwing weapons, archery, and heavy fighting. There'll be a few fun little things that we've got planned. One will be a largesse competition, fabulous 4, so that's 4 items with a similar theme. You can do as many entries as you want, just as long as each entry's got 4. And that will be, sorry, lost my train of thought there. So the voting will be done with the populace, and then we will have a fairness's favorite, and then a Soprano's favorite.
So it is at Warner Mill Park. I think we said that. There's also at this particular event, for those that know Baron Miles, it will be his vigil.
And elevation.
An elevation. So we would love to see.
So we all want to come and watch you.
It's going to be an amazing day filled with lots of fun and surprises, and we hope to see you all there. No, to be there. It will be take your stuff from afar. No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah. And just to be clear, LionsGate Champions will be happening in LionsGate. What a okay, great.
What do you want from us?
Given that Daffodil was technically in Heartwood, I'm glad you weren't on this terror a few weeks ago.
Oh, really? Hey, where's Sea Lion happening?
Sea Lion is happening in Seeger.
Right. So those taxes will be paid then. I'm using my right. I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you.
The bill's in the mail.
Yeah.
The residencies call up Kevinus Bubonis.
Would you like to kneel or stand? Either way. Okay.
So you have been around for a while. You write amazing, amazing poetry. You share your joy in the ancient artifacts from Rome. You are a joy to have with us. So please hear the words of my hero. As the Lobe once proudly served the mighty warriors of Lionsgate as great steeds, so too today do many gentles and nobles of the barony serve with loyalty and generosity. Let it be known that through their service to the barony and its people, it is our pleasure to bestow upon Kevinus Bobinus a lote, given by our hand this 26th day of April, Anno Societatis 59. So this lote design, designed by Sir Morgan of Aberystwyth, you did paint this one, yes.
nothing to do with the calligraphy.
Thank you for joining us.
A joyous noise to the newest logo. The Baron Secret has words.
Yes. So, as we just heard, it is Sigurd's turn to host the Sea Lion War this year in 5 weeks. Yes. Given that there is a great deal of heraldic nonsense happening on the baronial thrones of Thierry these days, there was only one theme we could go with for our first joint war, and that is a most heraldic war. So there will be heraldry themes for a number of things. Capture the flag for the armored melee. The arts and sciences entries, there is standard competition, single entry, documentation encouraged but not required for an item on a heraldic theme. We're still mulling the no barons may apply rule. And there is a second ANS contest for best group or camp display of heraldry. So bring your pavilions, bring your banners, put them all up. There is also going to be a voice heraldry competition. Loudest person still intelligible wins. And there will, in lieu of actual equestrian, because we can't have horses on the Saanich Historical Grounds site, there will be a hobby horse contest on Saturday. The still to be
I'm going to win that.
The still to be determined point scheme will include bonus points for weird marginalia hobby horses, heraldic barding on hobby horses, and all of that sort of thing. So bring out your cardboard and make your best hobby horse and bring it along. There will also be all the conventional war points, including our first cut and thrust war point for a sea lion. That'll be a tournament, the fencing melee. There is also going to be a cooking tournament. There are 11 war points all told. The cooking tournament will be Iron Chef, Iron Kitchen, Siege style. You will get a batch of ingredients on
Friday.
Days. On Friday evening, presentation will be during the late afternoon Saturday war points for hobby horse and voice heraldry. There will be a couple of restrictions on that. No potatoes or potato products. Please don't poison your baronages. Judging team TBD, but it'll probably involve a lot of pointy hats. So expect to cook samplers for, call it 6 or 8, depending on who you get. There's 6 of us, yes.
7.
I'm hoping.
7. And we look forward, so it is 5 weeks, last weekend of May, the weekend immediately after LionsGate Champions. We look forward to seeing as many of you there as can make it onto a boat. Book your tickets and on the ferries now. Thank you.
The event stewards have words.
Okay. All right, we want to thank everybody for coming out to our second annual Salon Artificum. We had an amazing turnout today, and we're just so happy that things have just been going so swimmingly. The number of presenters we had, the interest and demand for classes, and all of the merchants, and it's just been fantastic how much participation we've had, and all of the volunteers who helped with setup and transforming this room into court after the presenters packed up. Just thank you. Our hearts go out to you. It's been phenomenal.
And we want to thank you very much to the gate people, of course, Elena and Katrina with Huge Help, and Annika Stipe, who worked tirelessly at gate, so we really appreciate that. The number through the door, I believe, was 124. So the plan for this, I don't know if people know this, but we really would like this to be something that was inclusive of the entire principality. So the dream that Dame Margaret and Dame Rowena originally had was for this to travel. So from the
Lower Mainland, perhaps to the island, perhaps to the interior, and it would be something that we would come to them and would allow the people from those areas, and then people from LionsGate could travel to Danesbury or to the island. But it would hopefully be more inclusive by having it sort of be more far-reaching. So I'm not going to out anybody, but we think that we possibly have a nibble for somebody willing to take it on at Seagirt for next year. So very excited if that comes to fruition, and then we will be looking for somebody for the interior for the year after. So this hopefully will just keep getting bigger and better. Thank you very much, everyone.
So we
Thank you so much for a wonderful event. Thank you.
Thus closes the court of their excellencies Baron Malice and Baroness Brynja of Lionsgate.
Here opens the court of Prince Bryn and Sultana Tatiana. Mistress Margaret Hamilton has business before this court. Sorry.
Dame Margaret.
Dame Margaret, my bad.
So, I have been so gratified to see such a great turnout this year. It's wonderful to see all the amazing artists and artisans and supporters. Yes. I'm the Scholar of Theory this year, and my term will end later this year. So I need people to take on this role. And it will be September 27th in Peachland. Lovely place at that time of year. And the requirements have been posted already on the Theory website, Facebook group. It's 2 entries for those that want to challenge for the championship of the Scholar. And you can have not previously entered in a championship unless significant changes or alterations have been made. So they can be in the same category or different categories. The categories are based on the Kingdom Arts and Sciences rubrics judging form found at the Kingdom Judging website. Of course, I will repost this information. You do not have to take notes. But the declaration of intent to challenge for the championships is June 30th this year. You email their highnesses, their excellencies Thierry, the arts and sciences minister, and the arts and sciences champion, me. And there will be emails listed. And if you do research paper drafts, if you're doing research papers, the drafts are due September 6th, and the final paper is the 13th, so that the judges have a chance to review before the actual event date. But I've just been so impressed by everything I've seen. I would love to see all of you try for this championship and consider it just an experience worth having in the path of developing your art. Thank you so much.
Mistress Margaret, your Sultana and Princess have not released you.
Just like how she just walked away.
I'm an independent woman.
Dame Margaret, please stand. Well, can I just take a minute? Because I saw this. Yeah, just don't mind me.
That's the first side.
Oh my God, that is excellent.
And that's the second side. So that's after we were Baroness, which is why we've got big weapons.
So beautiful. It is so beautiful. And your outfit today is, just bear with me.
I I did Divus, and I did Hansel. Did I do that? Yeah, I had.
Let me give you the Laurel handshake.
Yeah. I was trying to remember. Yes, I did Hansel this. Maybe
Yeah. And the pouch or the bag.
And the pouch. Yes.
Yeah.
Let me show you the fun side of it. The very first thing I ever entered into an ANS ANS contest was at Warner Park at Champions. That.
Oh my gosh.
These shows about the parents.
It's a very talented bird. It wants to be a bat.
It's a chickadee. And it just goes to show you that, you know, you can take your talents from home and bring them here.
Hey, Margaret.
Yes.
Thank you for that excellent summary of everything that you are wearing today and some very gorgeous works of art. You are a standard to be aspired to. Word from our King and Queen has arrived, and they wish for all to hear the words of our herald.
Margaret Hamilton of Stirlingshire lives with her Lord James near Newbury, England. It is the mid-14th century. James is a forester for the king, which allows them a lovely little plot of land. This almost compensates for her leaving Scotland. The misfortune of falling in love with an Englishman. Related to the Hamiltons, who are power brokers in Scotland, she has been well educated in the ladies' arts and does read and write. Margaret embroiders, has learned spinning and dyeing, and spends additional time weaving. As well, she is a brewer of meads and the many variations of ale.
Now, this story might have been written by her hand. Her persona development is something we aspire to. So please hear the words of our herald from our King and Queen. Herald?
Let's get this happen.
Rejoice, good people, and hear our words. Much as a carp is known for its notable traits of the subtle art of persona development. We, Nikolai, brave and mighty King of Antir, and Anna, our most noble Queen of Inspiration, have weighted well the labors of Margaret Hamilton of Stirlingshire, and deem her worthy to join the Order of the Carp. February AS 59.
Oh, wow, this is going to take me a really long time to read, okay? Art, words, calligraphy by, who do you think it is?
Congratulations.
3 cheers for the newest member of the Order of the Carp. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! With great respect, the Prince Bryn and Sultana Tatiana invites Dame Ariana Fremont of LionsGate to come forward.
It's a question of what hasn't she done.
Busy.
Ariana. Ariana. There's a song there. Don't worry, I won't sing it. So Ariana, I'm going to tell you a little story. Ariana got her AOA 35 years ago from Thorn and Honorod. You were there. In that time period, the last 35 years, You must have been a baby.
I was.
You held the position of landed baroness, LionsGate, for 6 years. That's 2 full terms. 6 years, right? You have also been a member of the Order of Pelican for 8 years.
Yeah.
And you've actually had 8 of your proteges become pelicans. And you have 8 more in your stable. And the whole thing about this is that you are so kind and thoughtful and inclusive, and you're so generous with your time. There's not much that we can do for you.
We looked and tried.
Please do hear the words of our hero.
In Anno Societatis 38, many hands lifted Tyri up to become Antyr's 3rd principality. In the many years since, those tireless individuals have given their service with grace, helping to mold Tyri into the land it is today. Without our people, Tyri would be nothing, and for their unending support, we, Prince Bryn and Sultana Tatiana, would like to include you, Dame Ariana Fremont, as a member of the Order of the Silver Hand. We give our gratitude and sincere admiration this 26th day of April at a Society 59.
You have to guess who did it.
We'll also add that this beautiful belt was made by Master Guido. It's a Guido! Oh, and there's more! Oh, wait, there's more!
Designed by Constance.
Oh, yes.
Words by Lascinia. Calligraphy by
Katrina.
And painted by also Lascinia.
Oh my gosh. So awesome, I just want to lick everything. You do. Where am I going? Thank you.
A joyous noise!
One moment. Watermelon cantaloupe. Watermelon cantaloupe. See that?
And we're back. Nobody's being banned, don't worry. But on a totally unrelated note,
James Wolfton of LionsGate.
Don't leave before they say.
so yeah, totally unrelated. There's this thing about like these arrows that he was throwing around, and maybe never mind. No, that's what he said. So, how many people got to walk around and look at all the displays, right? How many people got to see James's, right? So, all that stuff, and that's probably not even a tenth of all the stuff this man has made. I remember, I don't know if you remember this, years and years ago, probably close to 20 years ago, you and I went down to what was then Chittenwood, the Thornwood together, where he was teaching them how to make crossbows. And that was that much long ago, and he was already mastering it then. Make your own bows, make your own arrows, make throwing projectiles that he can throw at people. What's that? Yeah, the plumblata thing. Yeah. But the amount of stuff, making his own chessboards.
Oh, the chess, that's my favorite.
Yeah, the amount of stuff that this man has taken on to make, while being a pelican, while being a landed baron, while being a fantastic archer, while being all of these amazing things. So with all of that said, please hear the words of our Lord.
Full far does the fame of Tyrese artisans roam, wherever the light of the silver star shine. These same stars light the winter's night, guiding all eyes to the royal lands. Gleaming does their work show that here the arts earn acclaim. Know then that James Wolfton is one such beacon of skill, whose work of hand and heart must be recognized. Thus do we, Tatiana, discerning Sultana, and Bryn, proud prince, give our seals that their name be entered into our order of the Toile d'Argent.
All right, words by Brianna, illumination by Maminka, calligraphy by Sarah, and painting by... This is like my new favorite game.
Not a drinking game that we can all be plastered.
Congratulations. Isn't this fun?
I have been told that Ursa has a presentation before their majesties. Highnesses, them.
Oh!
Sorry, I had to take it away.
Wait, is the live stream coming?
You get out of the way of the live stream.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So, Your Highness, you were gifted a little tiny picture at an event a little while ago.
I was. Like my own game.
Somebody got a little butt hurt
That was outrageous. That was awesome.
that they didn't get one.
Uh-huh.
Are you serious?
No way. Oh, come on, that is awesome.
Anyway, that's
Wow.
the presentation. So, I'll find out.
He gets to show off all the scrolls all the time.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll give you that.
So we will say artwork by Lady Catherine of Seagirt. And I gotta tell you, these are collector's items. I don't know if a few of you have been around for a while, and down south, and we'll say just south being our border, there was a kind of a movement going around of Magic the Gathering cards. Yeah. And there was one person who started it, and then he spread it out amongst his friends, and then it was just sort of like anybody who wanted one could have one, but not really, no, because they had become very selective. Catherine has created these collector cards for Thierry. So, thank you.
Thank you.
For the fabulous art of Thierry! Huzzah! Thus ends the court of Bryn and Tatiana. For their majesties on tier, long live Nikolai and Anna!
Long live Nikolai and Anna!
For their highnesses of Thierry, long live Prince Bryn and Sultana Tatiana!
Long live Prince Bryn and Sultana Tatiana!
For the glorious Barony of Lions Gate, long live Malice McNeil and Brynja Court's daughter!
Long live Malice McNeil and Brynja Court's daughter!
For the Barony of Seagirt, long live Hulfing and Vaben! I got it!
Long live Helen and Vander!
For Thierry, strike! And for On Tier, thrice sound her name! On Tier! On Tier! On Tier! You have your majesty's leave to... Highnesses, damn it, twice! Promoted, demoted, re-promoted, re-demoted. I'll get there.
But wait, there's more!
Yes.
Okay, so some of you might have noticed that there was a display for the Performers Guild of On Tier. So this is a proposal for the guild.
Clayton!
A guild is a guild once their majesties decide that it exists. Before that, a guild is a group of like-minded people who get together to geek out about their favorite things. So, I have created a guild. You get to be a member by telling me you're a member. So, anybody who's a member of the SCA can be a member of this guild. Let me read you a quick little thing. The Performers Guild of Ontario, a proposal. The purpose, to give performers space to expand, enrich, and share their craft. To offer both fireside performers and performers on the laurel path a qualitative and quantitative record of their efforts and accomplishments. To enrich the culture of Ontario. To create a network of humans with similar interests who can educate each other and the rest of the interested populace. To create a supportive framework from which performers can self-advocate for space. Anyone can be a member, whether performer or audience. There are no prerequisites for membership beyond membership in the SCA. When we get royal approval, the charter scroll will include the names of everyone who supports the guild as a charter member. To become a charter member, which everybody can do, please write your SCA name, SCA member number, and reliable contact info on a card or an email or a messenger to me. It's that easy. I am Theodora Van Zeeland. I am Danielle Stevens on Facebook. You can also write to artsci@tiri.org, artsci@tiri.org, and that will come to me, Tiri's Arts and Sciences Minister. And birding, because it's all one big happy family. Thank you for your attention. we can have that conversation. All right, please don't take off.